Hi everyone, this is Amy. Welcome today to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to do a flower using the chisel edge of my paintbrush. I thought I would rinse this out, but apparently I did not. I did a practice run. I'm using a 3/4 inch paintbrush to make the petals of the flower. I'll put all my supplies down below the video and within the video so you can see them down below. And here's my palette. Like I said, I did a little test run on the design. And what I'm going to do is start with the big brush, the 3/4, and I'm going to do a few strokes here. And as you see, I'm using the flat brush, but I'm using the chisel edge of the flat brush. And just making, these are going to be like little buds that stick out. And you can vary the length of the petals if you choose. That's up to you. Alright, then I'm going to start with the bigger one. So again, I'm just pulling towards the center. I have not painted a center in yet. You can if you want. That's up to you. And again, you can make these however many petals, whatever lengths you want them to be, just kind of staggering them. If you want to think of a clock, you know, with the 12, the 2, that kind of thing, you can do that as well. I'm just randomly placing them, not actually doing any of that. Alright, so then I'm going to move on, and I'm going to do the next layer is going to be into the yellow ochre. I'm not washing the brush or anything like that. I'm just going within the paint and then just coming back over this and adding more strokes. Again, it's just random. It doesn't matter how big the strokes are, how short they are. Just what matters is that you're having fun, right? And just very easy. Pull towards the center and raise up. Pull towards the center and raise up. Pull towards the center, raise up. Just very easy. Then I'm going to come in here with the next yellow, which is a little bit brighter. And we'll come over this and just do some strokes over the top. It doesn't have to be full. It can just be a few strokes, however, oops, I just put it back in the wrong color. And then just come over here and fill it in wherever you see the space that you think needs to be filled in. Again, overlapping the flowers makes it more natural. I'm sorry, it looks like it's really bright down here. I don't know why it's so bright like that. Hope that's better. Alright, so you still see a little bit of the other colors. If you want to do differentiate the colors even more, you know, feel free to do so. I'm just doing it with the different shades of yellow, just because that's how I wanted to do them. Alright, so then I'm taking a small scruffy brush, going into a brown. I think it's real brown, but I'll put that down below, and Wicker White. Just tapping it on, and then I'm going to come in here and just tap random centers. They're not meant to be anything specific, just kind of random. Not meant to be in any direction, because I know some of mine, I make them in different directions. These are not, and I'm sorry, my ducks are being really chatty today in the background. They're still babies, so they haven't been able to be permanently outside yet. Alright, so then I'm going to come to my fine liner brush, which is actually a nail brush. And I'm going to stick it into the different greens. I have 3 different shades, and I can come in here and stick it into some yellow if I want. Just kind of roll it around. And then come up here and add, so we're attaching this not fully opened bud yet. And I can do like some pulls like that because I'm going to come in here and actually do some little flowers. They're just very simple, and they kind of look like oh, like baby's breath, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Something similar. Just filling it in as much or as little, doesn't matter. Just attaching it to the stem. Again, I can do a little pull out from it, and then make this as if these are all connected, or you can make them that they're separate branches, and I'm going to do separate. They're all separate, and just bring them down here at the bottom. Hopefully you can see that. And you can use the chisel edge of a brush to do this as well. This part. I'll just do some pulling out here. Just kind of give it some interest. Alright, let's stop with that. And then I am going to use another flat brush. This is a number 12. I'm going to come in here to the different greens, do some blending strokes. I can even add yellow if I want, but right now I'm just going to stick with the greens. And then I'm going to do just some very, very simple leaves. And these are basically just going to go like that, tip it up and pull it back. So really not difficult. And I'm going to come out here, do the same thing, like that. And if you want, you can keep going, or you can actually, you know, rotate your brush where some of them are darker on the outside. It's up to you, but I'm going to leave the greener, lighter green part this way. And I pulled in some yellow from the flower, just perfectly fine. If you're not happy with doing that, then make sure you kind of do some drying in between. And I'm going to come up here and add some more. And let's do it this way. It's one thing I like about painting on things that I can turn while I'm painting, because it's easier to do it that way. Okay, so I'm just pushing down, pulling up, and then coming back down. Pushing up on the tip and then coming back down. And we'll do maybe another one up here. These are kind of lower. Oops. And one got a little transparent, so I'm going to just come back over here and fill it in a little bit. Still see it though. And then I can even do one at the top. But you know what? I'm not going to, because I know that I'm going to add some more leaves, some other types of leaves. And you can vary the size of your leaves too. That's, you know, one thing that's kind of interesting as well, is if you vary them. Now I'm going to go with a round brush, and I'm going to dip into some of these different, same colors, different. I could even just tip into some of the yellow too, maybe make it a little bit lighter shade. Just play around with it. There's no wrong or right. Just do it. And then I'll just add these in like that. And these are kind of similar in shape, but I'm just going to come up to the tip and just add them periodically throughout. Again, they don't have to be the same shape, they don't have to be the same colors, they just add them. And it's just fun, just to add some different, use some different brushes and add some layers. All right, and then the next thing I'm going to do is take my flat brush. This is a number 16. I'm going to come in here because I want it pretty light. I'm just going to do and then just do some regular one stroke. They kind of remind me of the ones I'm doing with the flat brush, but they're not the same. And then just do some of, kind of doing like filler leaves. And you don't have to get too crazy with them. I can sit here and paint leaves all day long. This can get a little crazy, I know, but that's what I like. Oops, excuse me, hit that camera. Did it again. Alright, so then I'm going to take the liner brush again. I needed some more paint. Kind of ran out here. My other colors. And then I'm just going to go through. Sorry, I see the glare and I don't like it. And add, you know, attach my leaves. You guys are really noisy today. So I'm giving them some little playtime. And they're really chatting it up. I'm just coming through here and attaching my leaves. Again, I'd like to probably have a little bit more yellow in these, but it's okay. Not quite that kind of yellow, but this one's up here. Sorry. Alright, do I have all of them attached? I think I do. Alright, let's go back this way. And then I'm going to take, what did I do with it? The little scruffy brush again, the same one. And I'm going to go into just the white, and it might have a little brown in it, I don't really care. But into the white. You could use a bigger one if you wanted to. Just kind of pouncing it and just kind of, you know, doing some little spots where, you know, just kind of filler. If you don't like any of this, if you don't like it, then just, you know, don't add it. It's just meant to give it a little bit more detail. Again, if it's something you don't like the look of, then just leave it off. Alright, I think we have enough. If you want to do dots or something around the center or add dotting to it, you could do that too. I'm just leaving it the way it is because I like it the way it is. And I hope you do too. If you're new to my channel, make sure that you subscribe and hit that notification bell. And if you would, give me a big thumbs up and share this video with your family and friends. I would appreciate it. And in the background, you'll hear just a very light sound bath, just a little, you know, not a full sound bath by any means, but just a little sound bath. Sit back and enjoy and give this a try. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Look forward to hearing from you. Thanks again for stopping by. And until the next time, you stay safe and healthy and you have a good one. See you next time.